said fuck Nilou with this abyss. What's that? You want to play Nilou first half? Ha 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 ha! What's that? You want to play Nilou second half? Ha 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 ha!
Good day everyone, so it is time to correct Zajef on Nilou, and let's do it by tackling the big flying dinosaur. So what you'll see in the background is me deliberately ensuring that most of my party members have no elemental burst energy, because I don't want to unfairly give Nilou an advantage. That would just be way too much. So yeah, you can see I have a big flying dinosaur, not really that much of a problem. You just bring Kole. And speaking of Kole, hey, we already have our elemental burst back up. We don't have Kokomi's back up, so we can't refresh the jellyfish. But that's okay, because all we need to do is just simply press our charge attacks with Kokomi. It's really not that bad. And look at that, the Traveler is going to be back online. And yeah, this is just the standard things that we're going to be doing with Nilou. Of course, I could be attacking more aggressively with Kokomi. I could have changed the builds to be much more in line with how meta players play sort of Nilou, in terms of giving Kokomi EM and so on. I just use a pretty stock standard Kokomi build. HP, Hydro and healing bonus, so no special adjustments from my end were made, and as you can see, we're just doing casually, just taking this thing out. It's not so difficult. For people that watch my channel very often, they know that I'm very into animation cancelling and all these sorts of things, but here I'm playing as if I'm just a regular casual free-to-play player. I've adjusted all the numbers and all these sorts of things. It's just how you would play this if you had Nilou and you did not have Nehida, so you don't need Nehida. By the way, if we had Nehida, then obviously this would have been quite a bit faster as well, so that would also just be in Nilou's favor. Right, so let's go and tackle Thunderbird. So once again, of course I need to give myself some sort of disadvantage, and as you can see, we only have about 8 minutes 10 on the clock. Ordinarily you would want to sort of aim for at least 8:30 with your other team. The Thunderhounds are not too difficult, and as we're speaking, we've already almost cut down half of this thing's health. So yeah, I don't really see how Thunderbird is that much of a problem. Of course, if you understand how he works, there are certain attacks and patterns he follows. So sometimes he'll go to the edge of the map, and if you follow him, he's going to put down the electric cage, and then you know the next move is him teleporting towards the middle. This is just enemy knowledge, and if people are truly struggling with Nilou against this boss, then just practice a bit in the overworld. It is not that difficult, and as you can see here, I'm literally just running around once again. I could have attacked more with Kokomi. There's so many additional things that I could have done, but I'm deliberately playing like an idiot to show you that this is just so easy. To honestly show you that the one that's having the last laugh is gonna be Nilou. And look at that, right on the clock, boom, we have of course cleared it with the 3 stars. Now at this point you might be saying, well, what about the other floors? Well, the first halves are pretty easy, and I think most people might struggle on the second chamber, second half, precisely because they'll run out of time because the other enemies are like kind of tanky and so on. And just to sort of demonstrate once again how you would play this sort of floor, you would not do what I'm doing. I'm just being an idiot, standing in the middle of the ice, just sort of tanking all of this because, well, I can tank it. It's pretty funny. The enemies are running away. They're hitting poor little Kole here. Absolutely just wasting as much time as we can possibly do. And yeah, you can see here we just eat into their health. It's just free. It is literally just free. And you can see here I'm not doing anything amazing. I'm not doing anything magical. The big thing also to remember is that the Dendro will really eat into this Electro Aura from these two enemies as well. So if you just play a bit smartly around them, it's easy to survive. It's easy to take. Look at that. It's already almost like done. So I don't know. Look, in conclusion, Zajef, I don't know what you're thinking. It's clear you don't play Nilou, because honestly, she's pretty good.